wake up energized and throw off the blankets before getting dressed. Since we're going directly to the beach, I decide to just wear my swim trunks and a shirt. Nikki is waiting for me downstairs. She's wearing a cover-up and has a bag slung over her shoulder.
Finally.
Hey, I'm on time for once.
So? I've been awake for at least an hour.
That's on you. Why'd you get up so early? Nikki beams and fidgets with excitement.
How can I sleep when I have such a fun day ahead of me?
The bag jostles as she fidgets. What's in the bag?
Just beach stuff, extra clothes, towels, sunscreen, you know.
Search the bag. That's actually pretty smart.
I know.
Nikki pushes me towards the door.
Come on, let's go already.
Alright, let me just grab my keys. After collecting my things, Nikki and I climb on my bike and we hit the road. Nikki hops off my bike as soon as I park and sprints out towards the sand. Wait. She either doesn't hear me or ignores me. Of course, that means I'm stuck carrying all the stuff. With a sigh, I sling the bag over my shoulder and follow her. As I walk on the sand, I scan the beach for my friends, but I don't see anyone I recognize. You must be the first ones here.
Oh, son, I've missed you.
We've had Sun back home, too.
It's not the same.
She continues to skip and dance in the sand, then spins in a cartwheel. She grins at me. It's like having a puppy. I wait for Nikki to get tired, but she seems to have endless energy. Nikki? She just laughs and does another cartwheel.
Come on, come join me, bro.
We should set up.
We can do that later.
She pauses, then grins mischievously.
Or maybe you don't know how to do cartwheels.
I know how.
Prove it.
No. I'm good here. Nikki pouts and walks over.
Way to ruin the fun, fun police.
So, do I get a badge, or how's this work? I didn't say you had to stop.
The moment's gone.
She glances around her.
Let's just set up here.
Okay. We each lay out a towel from the bag. Nikki pulls her cover up over her head, revealing a frilly two-piece. Where's the rest of your swimsuit? Using a towel still in my hand, I try to wrap it around her.
What are you doing?
Nikki, some of your swimsuit is missing. She pushes me away.
Stop!
I can see your midriff.
You're overreacting. I mean, I'm not dressed like that girl.
She points to a woman in a barely there string bikini. My eyes widen in horror as I unwittingly picture Nikki wearing that. No, my innocent Emoto.
You are so weird sometimes.
As Nikki and I finish setting up, we're greeted by a familiar face.
Hey!
A breathless Shou stands before us, carrying a large umbrella. Mayu stands beside him. Hey Shou, did you run all the way over here? He continues to gasp, so Mayu answers for him.
Yeah, he saw you from the car and raced down here to say hi.
You didn't have to.
I thought I saw you with another cute girl and had to get a closer look to be sure.
Nikki giggles and I instinctively step in front of her.
Aren't you gonna introduce me?
No. Nope.
Come on, Brosif, you already have all the girls falling for you. At least let me try with this cute one.
Don't talk about my sister like that.
Your sister? Sorry, I didn't know.
I watch him warily as Nikki steps forward.
Don't mind him. I'm Nikki.
I'm Shou, and this is Mayu.
He glances at Mayu, who's been staying in silence, then looks at the pout of her face.
Huh? What's wrong?
She sighs.
Nothing.
Okay, there's the one word you never want to hear from a woman.
Oh, did you want to introduce yourself? Sorry about that.
She sighs again.
No, that's not it.
Shou scratches the back of his head.
Huh? Then what is it?
She continues to pout.
It's nothing.
Nikki leans over to me and whispers.
They make an adorable couple.
I blink. A couple? A couple of what? Shou glances back at us.
Us? No, we're just friends.
Mayu sighs again.
Yeah, just friends.
Nikki leans over and whispers again.
He's so clueless.
Then she hits my arm. Hey,
Also, you weren't supposed to say that so loudly. What's the point of whispering if you're just going to blurt it out?
I rub at the sore spot. When did you get so strong? Suddenly we hear a shout in the distance. Following the source of the sound, I glance over and see Kaori hovering over a cowering man. He has his hands up defensively. Kaori snatches a camera out of his hands, fidgets with it, and throws it back at him. The man scoops up the camera, stumbles to his feet, and runs away. As the man flees, Kaori walks towards the water before chucking something into the waves. We stare dumbfounded, watching the scene unfold. Kaori spots us as she turns away from the water and stomps towards us. I can practically see the steam rising out of her ears. Shou sighs.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Mayu nods.
Aren't you overreacting a little?
Nikki's voice wavers as Kaori approaches, betraying her confidence. Hey, Kaori.
Can you believe that guy?
Her voice trembles from anger. What happened?
That pervert was taking pictures of younger girls. I made him promise never to do it again. Then took out his memory card and threw it into the ocean for good measure.
Nikki eyes Kaori with wonder, then elbows me.
Wow, she's not scary at all. At least not like you described her.
Day is still young. Kaori whirls on me, a fierce scowl plastered on her face. When she notices Nikki, her expression softens to one of curiosity.
Who are you?
Nikki beams.
Oh, I'm Nikki.
Kaori continues to stare until Nikki points to me.
His sister.
Kaori raises an eyebrow.
Really? Wow, you're lucky. You two look nothing alike.
Thanks.
Thanks. We answer simultaneously. Nikki and I blink at each other in surprise, then speak at the same time.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean? Shou laughs.
I'm pretty sure Kaori meant Nikki's lucky she doesn't look like you.
Thanks for having my back, bro.
No problem, Broseph.
Nikki giggles.
I like Kaori.
Kaori stammers out her reply as her cheeks tinge pink.
Oh! Thanks.
Hey, everyone.
We collectively turn around at the sound of Yuna's voice. I want to respond to her, but my voice gets caught in my throat. Never before have I been so thankful that the bikini was invented. Judging by the silence, everyone is as entranced as I am. Yuna fidgets under her gaze and automatically wraps an arm around herself.
Is everything alright?
Like everyone else, Nikki's gaze is fixated on Yuna. She looks down at her own chest, then back at Yuna and sighs.
Life is so unfair. What?
Kaori snaps back to reality and hits me hard. Ow!
Stop being a pervert!
I saw you looking. You were staring too.
No?
Her cheeks flare, betraying her guilt.
I wouldn't do something like that!
Yuna tries to cover up, clearly mortified.
You guys.
Shou stands in a daze until Mayu pokes him.
I see.
Huh?
She glances down and shuffles her feet.
So that's what you like.
No, that's not it. I like yours too.
Mayu looks up at Shou with wide eyes, then covers herself with her hands.
Stop looking!
Shou's face burns red and he trips over his words.
Wait, no, I didn't mean it like that. I promise. I'm not.
Mayu continues to stare at him with doe eyes.
But not because yours aren't good. Because they're great.
Kaori marches over and whacks Shou on the back of the head.
Ow!
She hovers protectively over Mayu.
Come on, Mayu.
Okay.
Nikki grabs my arm and pulls me over to Yuna, who still looks nervous.
You're being so rude, big bro. You didn't even introduce me to your friend.
Oh, right. This is my sister Nikki. Yuna smiles, clearly relieved.
I'm Yuna. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Sorry about earlier.
Yuna waves away the apology.
It's fine. So, where are we sitting?
I'm about to answer when a sudden weight on my back throws me off balance.
Did you?
I missed. So there was an input delay when I tried to click stand, but yeah, it was pretty obvious it was Valerie. I catch whoever's on my back as two slender arms snake around my neck. A lock of blonde hair falls between my eyes as Valerie presses her cheek against me.
Did you miss me?
Kaori marches over and confronts Valerie before I can respond.
What do you think you're doing?
Claiming my spot.
Nikki crosses her arms and pounds at Valerie.
Do you always jump on the first guy you see?
I'm surprised by the disapproval dripping in her voice. Valerie slides off me and gives me a wink.
Just the cute ones.
Shou grins.
Then you should have jumped on me instead.
She presses a finger to her lips and looks innocently at Shou.
Oh? I thought Mayu would have already done that.
We're just friends.
Mayu tries to hide the blush from her face while Shou interjects. Valerie grins impishly.
Oh, well, if that's the case.
She jumps back to her feet.
Get ready, because you're next.
What? Are you serious?
Shou's face is a mixture of trepidation and hope as Valerie readies herself to leap.
No!
Everyone stares at Mayu, who is frozen, stunned by her own outburst.
I mean...
Her cheeks steadily burn red as she struggles to find her words. Valerie laughs and pats Mayu on the head.
I was just kidding. No need to get so worked up.
Mayu pouts.
I wasn't worked up.
She gently moves away from Valerie, whose gaze is now firmly fixed on Yuna.
Oh my god!
Valerie hops closer to Yuna and leans toward her chest.
Where have you been hiding these this whole time?
Yuna's mouth hangs open in shock.
I would like to know this too.
Kaori bats Shou on the arm.
Stop being a pervert!
Ow! I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Yuna's desperately trying to cover herself.
Can we please focus on something else?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Me too.
Sure.
Shou seems a little reluctant in his agreement.
So, where are we going to sit?
Nikki and I already started setting up right here.
It's not too close and not too far from the water. Sounds good to me.
Everyone nods and begins to lay out their towels. We're lounging on our towels enjoying the sun when a sharp squeal interrupts the tranquility.
Nikki!
Nikki bolts upright and waves to her friends as they race towards her.
You're here.
Of course! We said we were going to be here, didn't we?
The friend lowers her voice.
Are you hanging out with your brother?
Uh-oh.
Yeah? Oh, is he going to come with us to the temple? No.
Aw, why not?
He's busy.
The two girls stare at me.
He doesn't look busy.
One of the friends kneels down and grabs my arm. Hey.
You should come. It'll be so fun.
The other friend grabs my other arm.
Yeah, you can laugh with me.
Kaori, help, they're kidnapping me.
What? No, I got here first.
Oh god, not again.
So, he obviously prefers me.
No, what is wrong with you two?
Nikki steps in and drags the two girls off of me. They blink at her in surprise.
I don't understand. Didn't you say you and he don't? Yes. Then why are you so upset? Because he's my brother.
They look at each other and seem to come to an understanding.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Huh?
What don't I know?
That Nikki really...
Nikki claps her hand over her friend's mouth.
What a couple of weirdos, am I right?
She pulls the girls roughly to their feet, much to their dismay, and pushes them away from me.
Gee, look at the time. We better get going. I'll get a ride back with these two, so, I'll see you at home. Bye!
I hear faint protests from Nikki's friends as she hurries them away. Meanwhile, my friends have been eerily silent. Hesitantly, I glance over to a circle of frowns. What?
I had no idea you were so popular.
Yuna's bright eyes are dulled with disapproval. Hey, I don't know why they like me so much.
Do you know how old those girls are? Creep.
They were kidnapping me. They came on to me. I look around for a friendly face and my gaze lands on Shou. Come on, Shou, buddy. You're with me, right?
I misjudged you.
I can't tell if he means that in a good way or a bad way. Mayu watches me silently. I can't tell what she's thinking. Valerie latches onto my arm.
You know, if you wanted a younger girl, you only had to ask.
Oh man, these two are beautiful. Which one do I choose? Ask who? Really? Did you have someone in mind? Valerie bats her eyelashes at me. Is there something in your eye? She sighs and lets go of my arm.
Never mind.
This is sufficiently awkward. So, the beach. How about we go swimming? Mayu brightens at the idea.
Yes! Swimming!
She grabs Shou and races towards the water. Shou stumbles behind her.
Hey, slow down!
Kaori and Valerie glance at each other, then grin and jump to their feet. They speed behind the pair and leap into the water with glee. Hey, wait for us! Yuna and I follow behind. When we reach the shore, I slowly wade into the sea and enjoy how the water cools my hot skin.
Come on, Yuna. What are you waiting for?
Yuna sticks towards the shore and watches nervously as the water laps at her knees.
That's okay. I'll just stay here.
I'm guessing she doesn't know how to swim.
Do you know how to swim?
Yeah.
Shou and Mayu swim over and stand next to Kaori.
What is it then?
Don't worry about it. I'm very happy right here.
Aw, hanging out by yourself is no fun.
The water and I don't really get along well.
Are you scared? Here, you can walk with me.
Mayu stretches out her hand and smiles encouragingly at Yuna.
Well, it's more like...
Yuna plunges face first into the water and disappears below the waves. Yuna! Everyone lunges towards her just as she resurfaces, her back towards us. Yuna, are you okay?
Don't look!
Something floats in front of her, which she snatches out of the water and presses to her chest. Her head is lowered, and her shoulders slump as she struggles to simultaneously hide herself and retie her bikini top at the same time. Mayu claps a hand over Shou's eyes.
What?
Don't look.
Do you need help putting that back on? That sounded a lot less creepy in my head. I mean, you seem to be having trouble with the knots. I promise, I'm not trying to look.
No, I've got it.
She shies away from me and uses her hair to shield her body as much as possible. I better leave it to her before things get out of hand. Okay, sorry. Valerie is nearly doubled over on the beach, her squeals of laughter adding to the commotion. She must have snuck behind Yuna while we were all distracted and pushed her in. Kaori stalks back to the beach and stands in front of Valerie.
Why would you do that?
Yuna looked like she could use a little push to get into the water, so I gave her one.
I bet you did it because you knew exactly what would happen.
I did not. But I won't lie and say it isn't hilarious.
What if she didn't know how to swim? She could have gotten really hurt.
It's right against the beach. Completely shallow waters.
Still, it's dangerous because you can't prepare yourself. Kaori!
I think this is our opponent in the next match, the Onabugeisha or whatever. A figure with long dark hair leaps onto Kaori's back, holding her in a hug.
Ah!
Kaori windmills her arms, trying to catch her balance, but topples into the water.
May!
Kaori pushes May off of her and wipes the water out of her eyes.
You can't just push people into the water! Why don't you people understand this?
Valerie is clutching her stomach in laughter.
So good.
May just smiles and cocks her head to the side.
It's good to see you too.
That's not what I said!
Valerie finally catches her breath and wades over to May.
Nice one.
Thanks. I'm May.
Valerie.
May glances at the rest of us who have been observing in silence, trying to process the scene. Mayu coughs awkwardly.
I'm Mayu. And this is Shou.
Shou is very obviously trying to process May's ample assets, but at the sound of his name, he snaps back to reality.
Right, hi.
Yuna also seems to be sizing up May.
I'm Yuna.
And I'm Hero. May embraces us with a broad smile.
It's nice to meet you all. Kaori, when did you make so many friends?
And now, you're leaving.
But I only just met everyone.
Don't you have your own friends to hang out with?
I am hanging out with my friend.
That's not...
A jet of water splashes Kaori's face. May giggles while Kaori grows more irritated. She flicks her wrist and sends a stream towards May. But May dodges it and splashes Yuna's chest instead. Yuna glances down at her chest, then narrows her eyes, clearly fed up. Using her whole arm, she sends a big wave back towards Kaori, but the water misses and catches Valerie, who squeals happily. She sends a small splash back, which catches Mayu on the cheek. Mayu blinks. Valerie's brow wrinkles in worry as she opens her mouth to apologize, but instead she dodges the splash that Mayu sends back. Before long, all the girls are squealing and bouncing around in the water, splashing each other. Shou and I stand off to the side watching the glorious view.
Is this not the best thing you've ever seen in your life?
I nod solemnly, but another voice answers.
Yes, yes it is.
As one, Shou and I turn and see Akira nodding approvingly. When did you get here? He gives me a confused look.
I've been here this whole time.
Shou and I glance at each other, then shrug. I think I've seen May before. She's part of Onobugeisha, right?
Yeah,
I remember Kaori's intense reaction when we learned we were matched against May's team, but May seems to treat her like they are old friends. How do May and Kaori know each other? They seem to have opposite reactions when seeing each other.
Their relationship is strange. They've known each other since childhood, but judging by the way they act towards each other, it's hard to remember that.
The conversation ends. Silence settles in as we continue to watch the splash attacks.
why aren't we joining in on the fun?
That's a great question.
Shou swims closer to the girls and shoots a stream of water towards Mayu. Mayu yelps in surprise and splashes back when she sees Shou's grin. Akira and I join in after Shou's introduction into the splash war. The sun kisses the horizon, spilling orange light over the waves. Akira and May left right after the splash war to join their friends. Valerie is lounging on her towel, trying to soak up the last of the dying rays while reading from her e-reader. Yuna sits on the sand, watching the waves lap at her feet. Kaori looks thoughtful as she sits in her fold-up chair, tossing and catching an inflatable beach ball. Shou and Mayu are missing. I'm not sure where they went. The day is winding down and it'll be dark soon. So, well, we'll make this video a little longer, I guess. We'll stay with Valerie. I sit down beside Valerie. What are you reading? Valerie grins and shows me her e-reader. I squint at the text. Oh, Pierre, you shouldn't have come, Danielle sighed while staring longingly into Pierre's eyes. Deep brown, like rich chocolate. I had to see you again, he said, clutching her hand to his impeccably chiseled pecs. But what if he sees us? Danielle couldn't bear to think of what she'd do if anything happened to Pierre. I don't care. The thought of being without you is too painful. He drew her in close, and Danielle melted into Pierre's sturdy chest. That's nice. You have interesting taste in books.
Does that mean you liked it?
It's not really my thing, but I'm sure if I read it from the beginning it'd be more enjoyable. Valerie laughs.
No, it wouldn't.
You mean you don't like it?
Oh, no. This is awful.
Then why are you reading it?
It's what you do when you go to the beach. In fact, the only thing missing right now is a fruity cocktail and a cute boy to bring it to me.
Yep, too bad we don't have those around. Sorry, I don't have any fruity cocktails on me.
Too bad. I guess these novels will have to do.
I'm not sure reading trashy romance novels at the beach is a thing.
No? Maybe it's just something I picked up from my aunt. She used to take me to fun places like the zoo or the beach whenever my mom was too... busy.
The last word was emphasized with bitterness.
Anyway, as soon as we got to the beach, she'd sit beneath the umbrella and open up her novels while I built a sandcastle or something.
Sandcastle sounds way more fun, to be honest.
It is. I should be doing that instead.
She glances at the darkening sky.
Although, I doubt building a sandcastle is easy in the dark.
I guess we should start packing up. I'll go get Shou and Mayu.
Alright, I'll tell Kaori and Yuna.
As I search the beach, I find Shou and Mayu sitting on a rock cliff, their feet dangling in the water. They're leaning at each other, watching the sunset. I don't want to disturb their moment, so I slip away before I'm noticed. The girls give me questioning looks as I return.
Did you find them?
Yep. Yeah, they seem to be in the middle of something, and I didn't want to interrupt them. Valerie smirks.
I bet you just wanted to watch.
What?
I mean, you were gone for a while.
Out on the beach? That's quite daring.
Indeed. Yuna seems thoughtful, but has a mischievous glint in her eye. They didn't. Valerie and Yuna glance at each other and burst out laughing. My cheeks burn as I realize what I just said. I mean, nothing was going on. Kaori frowns.
So you did watch?
There was nothing to watch.
Hey guys, what's everyone laughing about?
You. Shou and Mayu stand by their towels.
We were just talking about how there was nothing going on.
It's not funny when she has to explain it. Anyway, we should be going. It's getting late. Shou and Mayu look at each other before shrugging. They nod at us. We all pack up our belongings and head to the parking lot, where we say our goodbyes and hop into our respective vehicles. Since Nikki said she was leaving with her friends, I kick my bike into gear and drive home. I'm exhausted by the time I get home and secretly thankful Uncle Kaito is nowhere in sight. All I want to do is take a hot shower and go to bed. Nikki hasn't come home yet either, so the bathroom is all mine. I wash the sand and salt water off my skin, then go to sleep early.